What's up, everyone? All right, well, today is day 3 of day trading in Martha's Vineyard. Day 3 of the challenge to trade on my traveling trading station and get green and get out. Mission accomplished. Well, but today was the worst of the 3 days so far. I traded 5 stocks. I'm green on 3 out of the 5, and I'm up only $1,000. I think 1,016, but that's before commission, so it'll probably be, I don't know, 900 something after commissions, whatever. That's fine. It's a green day, and it was a slow day, but I still managed to find profit. And you know what? If I had traded with big size, I would have been red today. The only reason I'm green is because I went with small size. I got in, I got green, I got out. I didn't scale, I didn't add aggressively. I kept light on my toes, and that was the right move. So very early on, my first couple trades were setups that didn't resolve very well. It was like a false breakout, and I got small profit. Another false breakout. I was red, but only $59. And I was like, you know what, man? Like, I'm not feeling this. I'm up $170, $180 on the day. It's already feeling like I'm fighting just to make a couple cents a share. It feels like the wind is not at my back, but it's coming right at my face. What do they call that? A headwind. So I just sort of thought, you know what? Let's take it slow. So then on trades 3, 4, and 5, and I took more than 5 trades, but I traded 5 stocks. I just kept size small. I was moderate, and that was the right move. So you know what? I set the goal for this trip to try to hit $1,000 a day. And I said, listen, it's not going to cramp your style to trade for 1 or 2 hours. And if you can make $1,000 a day, you're going to make $10,000 over the 2 weeks that you're on vacation. I mean, yeah, you're working while you're here, but let's get real. This is the nice thing about trading. You can bring it with you anywhere. You can bring it to the Caribbean. You can bring it to Europe. You could go to Asia. You can go anywhere in the world, anywhere you have an internet connection. So bring it with you, make a little bit of money each day, enough to help pay for the cost of travel, but don't trade so much that you're glued to the computer and you're going to ruin your day because you're sucked to the computer all day long, or you take such a big loss that you're just bummed out for the rest of the day. So that means smaller size. If it's hot, be aggressive like I was yesterday and the day before. And if it's not, take a couple trades and then get out, be done, and that's it. So day 3 is in the books and mission accomplished. I got in, I got green, and I got out. And you know what? I could just as easily be red a couple $100 today or even 1,000, and it would be no big deal at all. I'll come back tomorrow. The market just wasn't as hot today as it was the last 2 days. And Tuesday and Wednesday, both days we had a nearly 100% squeeze. So that was awesome. Today we had one stock that started to go there, and it looked like it was going to, and it reversed quickly and came back down. So that was sort of the writing on the wall. It's like, you know what? Doesn't look good. Let's manage risk. Let's scale down and just take it slow. So I did. I'm glad I did it, and I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow. Now, reminder, as always, my results are not typical. Most traders lose money, so I encourage you to take it slow and practice in a simulator, and I'm going to make absolutely no guarantee that you're going to find success as a trader. I encourage you to practice in a simulator, trade with money you can afford to lose, and just seriously take it slow. There's no guarantees for success in the market. And the market, Wall Street doesn't give refunds either, so be really cautious. Now, if you guys want to keep learning, make sure you hit the thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoy this recap. I will be live streaming tomorrow morning right around 8:45, 9 a.m. So join me for the morning show, and hopefully we can finish the week with, a couple more nice trades. But it's going to be up to the gap scanner. We'll see what's gapping. We'll see if there's news. And if there's something, I'll be on it and I'll be aggressive, but within reason, because of course I am still on the traveling trading station. So I'm not going to be taking crazy big size. But, if something's moving, I'll trade it. I'll see what I can do on it. And hopefully we finish the week with another green day. And that would be day 4 of this Martha's Vineyard challenge. But it's also okay if it's a small red day or a no trade day. I've got a cushion from Tuesday and Wednesday, so that's important, and I'm going to try to carry that, nice, relaxed kind of mentality into the Friday and then into the week ahead. All right, hope to see you first thing tomorrow morning for the morning show. All right, so going to go over the trades from today. Traded 5 stocks. green on 3 out of 5. My biggest loss is a $59 loss. Second biggest is $49. Biggest winner is $764, sitting at just over $1,000 on the day before commissions. Today, I just have to try to remember. Listen, man, you said anything over 1,000 is a good day. I got over 1,000 pre-market, or maybe just 1 minute into the day, and then I gave back 250 or 300 on IMUX. And then I kind of rallied back up to just over 1,000. And this thing is just really choppy. Like, there was just a 50,000 share seller and I stopped out for not a big loss, but like, I don't know, $100 loss. And then, here it's coming back up again. So this one we can talk about first. Halted at the open at 278, squeezes up and halted. I bought on resumption here and ended up stopping out. It then goes a little higher. I tried to get back in here for the break of 3. I stopped out again. Kept my stops really tight. Then I got back in at like 325. It stalls out, kind of goes choppy again. So I feel like I'm not timing it super well. Now I am trading with small size because I didn't really feel super confident on it. But I'm also just sort of annoyed that it feels like every time I get in, it just ends up being choppy, and when I get out we see these moves. I just haven't been timing it super well. 5 minutes now, getting a little extended. I don't usually like gap down reversals, but anyways, so lost a little bit on it, but it's not really that big of a deal, so that's fine. So IMUX, whatever. Leading gapper this morning was IMMX, gapping up 31%. This one, I didn't end up trading. I sort of felt like it was range bound, and trading stocks in range isn't really what I like. I'd prefer to trade something trending. So left that one alone. Next, second leading gapper, RPTX. RPTX, I did make $94 on. I got one trade on it, but pretty choppy, all things considered. It did end up opening up at the open. We got that squeeze, pulled back, rallied back up. Looked like it was going to try to reclaim the top of that candle. A lot of hidden sellers here around 1175, and I could see them on the level 2. I could visualize them. People were buying and it wasn't breaking, and then it flushed hard. So left that one alone after my first trade on it earlier. Next leading gapper, YMTX. I didn't actually look at this one. I don't know what the deal is with this. Then we had SRPB or SPRB. Sorry, SPRB. This one, got a trade on it early, jumped in as it broke 2, added at 250, hit a high of 270, and then it totally reversed. It was like, what is going on? This price action is terrible. Sort of similar on PDSB. Small winner on it, it popped up, it reversed, and then tried to rally back up, and it did make it back through the highs. And then there was PMCB. This was the other one that popped up and dropped down. Just kind of nasty action today. So coming into the open, I sort of said, listen, at that point, I think I had traded 4 stocks. I was green on 3 out of 4, but nothing was big. Nothing was solid. So I was sort of already telling myself, listen, if this was going to be a good day, you'd be in much better shape right now than you are. So let's already start to kind of slow down and cool off, because I think you're positioning yourself with too much risk. Now you could easily take a 4,500 share position and lose $900 on it, 20 cents, or 1,200, 30 cents, whatever, and then you're red on the day. So at the open, when we got that squeeze on IMUX, it was kind of like, I don't know, gap down reversal, not my favorite setup. I'm not sure if it's going to go. And then I sort of traded it as it moved a little bit higher. Your high up here is 30, 34, 35. And as you look at this, it looks like it wants to go, right? Doesn't it have that look? But then you see, if you're looking at the level 2, you see there's a seller there at 35. I mean, even as I'm doing this recap, I'm looking at this and it's like, on the 1 minute, this is a pullback. It looks like it wants to go. And I'm afraid it's just going to trap me. I'm going to fall right into the trap. It's going to pop up 2 cents and then flush 10. So I just don't feel like I can risk it, and I don't feel like it's worth me sitting here and maybe talking myself into a trade, like, so there you go. So there, if I got in at 34, I'd be up 2 cents right now. 36 is on the bid. That's 2 cents of profit. Yeah, it went to 40 on the ask, but I don't know if I would have gotten filled there. And look at how light the volume is on this candle. Like traders, it's telling me with that light volume, they're not jumping in it. So it popped up there to 43 and then back to 36. I mean, this is just the type of area where I can very easily talk myself into a trade and then end up losing, or I talk myself out of it, it ends up going, and then I get kind of annoyed. So it's better at this point in the day just to say, you know what, I'm on my traveling trading station. The goal here was to get green, try to make $1,000. I did it. So I'm going to shut it down and come back tomorrow. I had a great day yesterday and a great day the day before. Today I took 5 trades and basically none of them were good trades. I'm grateful that I'm green. I'm only green because I trade with small size. If I trade with big size, I'd be red today. But I kept share size smaller, and that was partly because my first trade was a partial fill. I was going to go bigger, but it was a partial fill, and then I chose not to chase it. And then after that first trade didn't work out super well, I was like, all right, let's start to just stay small on the size. And I stuck with that. It was the right move today, and that will let today be a small green day. And who knows, maybe I'll come back tomorrow and we'll have another $6,000 or $10,000 day like I had Tuesday or Wednesday. Or maybe tomorrow's a no trade day, and that's fine too. The daily goal on the traveling trading station is $1,000 a day, and I've done it all 3 days here. This is day 3 of trading in Martha's Vineyard, day 3 on the traveling trading station, day 3 of this challenge. So I'm feeling good about that, and maybe this thing goes up to 375 or 4, whatever. If it goes, it goes. That's great. It chopped me out, and I wouldn't feel confident or comfortable taking big size on it at this point anyways, because it's too extended. So even if I traded it, I'd only probably make a couple $100, and it's just not worth the risk at that point. I know I can do better when the market's a little hotter. So I'm going to start shutting it down here, close the trading platforms, and just let it be what it is. Small green day. We'll live to trade another day, and we'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning. And hopefully tomorrow I can find one stock that's really obvious and I can do well on it. We didn't have a super obvious stock today. And, for that reason, I probably would have been okay with not taking any trades at all. But, I broke the ice. I took a couple and tested the waters. Didn't really feel that comfortable, so I'm back out. I'll try again tomorrow. So that's a very quick recap. That's it for me today, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, see you in the morning. I hope you really enjoyed that video, and make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 1 million subscribers this year, but we won't get there without your help. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button.